Good morning, y'all. I'm waking up early. I have to renew my CCW, so come with me on that journey. Hey, y'all, on the road to the gun range super early. So, like 2 years ago, I think it was during the pandemic actually, I got my concealed carry. The world was going crazy. It was just absolutely haywire. And before that, I had like a no gun rule. Now I have 3 guns. I have a shotgun. I have 2 Glocks, and I keep one with me. They're making it harder for us to bear arms or Second Amendment right, because in California at least, SB 2 means you can't, even with the concealed carry, you can't have a gun in private businesses. So that eliminates most places. So basically, I just conceal carry in my car at this point. It's really sad, and hopefully they start making some lawsuits against that. So I'm just gonna get some footage of me shooting today, hopefully, if I remember, and yeah, have some fun, enjoying being decentered, being child free. This is what my life's like. I do what I want. Protect yourself, and yeah, just have fun. A little too early to be fun for me, but it is what it is. And it's really funny, the guy who this is a new gun range. I usually go to either Sacramento gun range or if there's an outdoor gun range, like closer to Folsom, I think. I think that's what it's called, Folsom Gun Range. Anyways, this one is, I forgot the name. It's like Kill, I think, or Kill Zone or something like that. I don't know. But there's an Ethiopian guy. I don't know, for some reason this looks very Ethiopian and people want to start speaking Amharic to me. So I was like, no, I'm from the Bay Area, but I'm not I don't speak Amharic. It's very interesting. I'm like, what about this? Is it the eyes?
It's that East African forehead.
What about this? Looks Ethiopian. I am flattered. I think Ethiopian women are the best looking women in the entire world. So super flattered. But nope, not that. So Sam is going to be our instructor for today. It's expensive. It's like $150. And you have to do this every 2 years. I'm waiting for this stoplight. Every 2 years. $150 just for the class, sorry. Misspoke. Then I think it's $150 for the concealed carry license. So imagine doing that for driver's license. Like having to take another class every 2 years and having to renew every 2 years instead of every 4 years, and not having to take a class. They're trying to make it so hard for people to not carry, to not just want to give up, but I'm not going to do that. The other one's going to look so crazy. Me, for a woman, I need to be able to keep safe strap, basically. So that's what we're going to do today. Despite all the odds, all the expenses, starting strong with that during the pandemic, and then I just like, yeah, I'm like, I'm not driving this far. It's like 40 minutes away from me. I wake up early on most Saturday to go to the last Saturday of every month. So if you guys are interested and in the Sacramento area, I would highly suggest learning. She's an amazing instructor and an amazing boss, by the way. So okay, I am really close. So I'm just gonna stop to the recording and I'll pick it back up when I'm inside. I'll show you guys what the range looks like. Okay, as you can see, I'm pulling up to the facility now. It is called something entirely different. The gun range. You even have like a little. How are we gonna get in here? Oh, and it's about $35 worth of ammo, so add it all together, it's about $350. So we couldn't record in the classroom, but the fun part is here anyways. We are qualifying, well, I'm qualifying to have both of my Glocks on my concealed carry card. And what I didn't do was preload my mags the night before. In fact, I did have them all loaded, but they were all loaded to the field. Like all 10 bullets were in each magazine when they have to be 6-6-2 in the sequence, meaning you need to shoot 6 rounds in one magazine plus 8. So you'll shoot 6 more and then 2, maybe like kneeling in the same magazine without having to switch.
All right. First question. Is anybody unable to kneel? Okay, we're good. Next question. I can fold the bench, or are you comfortable slightly kneeling and shooting over it? Whichever one you want. If you can shoot over it, or you want me to fold it. You guys are good?
Just telling you.
All right, yeah, I'm right there with you. Good? You good shooting over it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, the first 6, you're standing. The next 6, you're kneeling. Final 2, you're kneeling. If you have 2 mags, first 6 standing, the 8-rounder kneeling. 45 seconds. As soon as you're done, automatically transition. Right? We good?
One more time.
Yep. So how many magazines you have? 3. 6 standing, 6 kneeling, 2 kneeling. Let me get some of this brass so your knee won't step on it. So 6 standing, 6 kneeling, 2 kneeling. Go ahead, load and make ready, please. All right, shooters ready. Fire. Yeah, you can rack it. Yep. No, so, okay. Yeah, I need to load just the number that I said. So, this is 6? No, remember, yeah, so I need you to load the exact number that I asked, please.
That's
Okay, so do that 6, and then the final 2. Yep, you're good. So kneeling. Kneeling. Okay, focus on the finger.
Thumbs should be higher up. It's good to record your form on video.
have 2 more. No. Remember, 662. Okay. Now, does anybody have 3 firearms? Okay, for those of you with 3, go to gun number 2. Everybody else, same gun, 1 magazine, 6 rounds. Only want 6 rounds in the magazine, please. This one's going to be 6 rounds in about 10 seconds. 6 rounds in about 10 seconds. So avoid that. Just finger. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Load and make ready, please. All right. Shooters ready. Fire. Does anybody have 2 firearms? Okay, those of you with 2, go to gun number 2. 2 magazines, 6 rounds each.
So gun number 2 for me is my Glock 26. I absolutely hate it. It constantly fails to eject the round. It jams constantly, and it's just not reliable. It requires you to have perfect form, and shooting with one hand makes that nearly impossible to do because the recoil is great and it causes your hand to tilt, and it just doesn't have enough power behind the ammo. I'm going to try again with better ammo on Friday and try again to get it to qualify. Otherwise, I'm just going to sell it.
As soon as you're done, 1 magazine left hand only. So 1 magazine per hand, you're automatically transitioning when you're done. 6 rounds only per magazine, please.
Magazines, the small magazines for this smaller gun. I had 2 on me. It was one of my pockets. I couldn't find it. So I just used the mag from my Glock 19. Look at that determination on my face. I was nervous. I was trying not to show it because, I think everybody was just waiting on me to get all my rounds in. And here's me looking for my second mag. I call it my baby Glock because it's meant to be a good carry gun, but the reality is it's not as reliable as the larger Glock 19. It just isn't. Come for me in the comments. I'm ready to fight you guys because I have videos of professionals shooting the gun and having multiple failures to eject. So
yeah, only 6. Okay. You had 7 in here. Okay. So make sure it's only 6 in that one.
Here I am once again overzealously using my Maglula. It's a quick loader, and so if you're not careful and not focused, you're going to overload. So always good to just check the count, and that's what I'm doing here. Checking the back, it tells you how many you have in there.
1 magazine per hand. Go ahead, load and make ready. Unsupported.
These snap caps gets you ready to just do a lot of dry shots and loading and unloading the magazines. Failure to eject already. Like, I want to give some support to this hand almost. I see myself reaching over because it just doesn't want to shoot.
Keep the wrist soft between shots. Go ahead and go to the back.
And the brass just comes straight to you. In fact, one actually got me. But this is a failure to eject. You you tap, you rack, you eject. 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 You tap, you ra And I guess you don't have to roll anymore.
No, so what's happening in between the shots, you're going like this. Look at my wrist. Instead of keeping it solid. Don't go like
So
this.
apparently
Yeah, keep it
you're
straight.
not supposed to limp wrist,
Yep. Yeah,
but
'cause the
it's
energy
hard
is
to
not
do when
allowing
you're
it to
shooting
go
one
back
hand.
forward. Yeah.
Sorry you can't see my wrist here. I only had so much of a frame.
Okay. One hand.
See, I instinctively want to shoot two hands. That's the only way this gun will shoot properly with me. Failure to eject.
Well, yeah, so what's happening is so.
It's not even working for the instructor. He just shoots once. And, oh,
The wrist, you have to keep it firm. So what's happening is, so look at my hand. Look at here. You're doing that. So there's an energy for it to come back all the way.
This isn't true. I took extra precaution after he said I was limp wristing
you
to
doing one
keep
hand
my
and
hands
you have
straight
another
as
hand.
possible. It's just not a good
That's
gun.
right.
And I provided him the evidence that other professional shooters were having the same issues of failure to eject that I did. And this is a new gun. I have not taken it out shooting multiple times because, frankly, I'm scared of this gun. This gun does not do a good job. And if you like
Which one do you primarily carry?
have a jam and you try and shoot again, like you can blow up your hand. So that's why I'm scared.
When's the last time you shot that one?
I don't shoot it frequently because of the jams that I have.
Yeah. This one's gonna be command.
So that's all I had for today. I just wanted to welcome you to the Gilead, and if you don't want to be part of the handmade tell, I would highly suggest you get a concealed carry. Now, there are some limitations of the concealed carry, and I urge you to read up on SB2 if you live in California. The gist of it, though, is basically it is now pretty much illegal to even license conceal carry your gun anywhere. You can't be within 1,000 yards of the school. You can't, you can't go into a private business anymore unless the sign says, guns welcome, and, no, most businesses don't have those signs up, and they're not going to put those signs up. So they knew what they were doing, and chiseling away some of the rights. So I would, they're opening themselves up to lawsuits. So that's why I went ahead and renewed my concealed carry despite all of the restrictions, because I know that this is not going to hold up in courts, and the Supreme Courts are going to shut it down as soon as it reaches there. It's just gross overreach by California officials, and I highly urge you to educate yourself on your local gun laws and what is and what isn't allowable for you. Currently in California, it's basically your car, maybe some streets, but that's it. Some people are urging people to continue on as if these laws don't exist because an unjust law should not be followed. I also highly suggest looking up various insurance companies for your concealed carry, such as U.S. Shield. There's some other ones I will link below that make sure that they will not charge you in case you plead to a lesser charge for the legal services, or will cover your civil suits as well. Very important, because even though you may be criminally found innocent, you can still be held liable for frivolous civil suits. This is America. It's very litigious, so make sure you are safeguarding yourself at all times. All right. Thank you, lovelies. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Also, comment down below if you have a firearm or considering getting a firearm and getting trained. If yes, why? And if not, let me know below why not. Definitely we should be considering all of our options as a decentered 4B lifestyle to protect ourselves in the coming future, now and in the coming future.